Harvard University's commencement ceremony is underway at this hour. It comes as the Ivy League school has been targeted by the Trump administration with funding cuts and claims of anti-Semitism. Breaking moments ago, we learned the Trump administration has signaled it is giving the university more time to respond to its demands regarding foreign students. CBS News national correspondent Nikki Battiste joins us live from Cambridge, Massachusetts this morning to talk more about this. Nikki, as you know, the case was supposed to go before a federal judge. In less than 30 minutes from where we are right now, it's 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern Standard Time. So what are you hearing is the latest?
Our colleague Sean, our producer, is over there. It'll be interesting to see what happens. He's in federal court. He's not allowed to have a phone, as we're just finding out within the last hour that, as you mentioned, the Department of Homeland Security filed a court document this morning saying it gave Harvard a notice of intent yesterday. So essentially what's happening is, rather than an immediate revoking of foreign student enrollment here, the Trump administration is saying, hey, Harvard, we'll give you 30 days to respond, to fight us on this. So really, it's about more time. That's what's happening here. As you know, this is an ongoing battle separate from the foreign student enrollment. In June, there are several different court dates regarding lawsuits Harvard has filed against the Trump administration over funding cuts. All this going on while you can probably hear Harvard's graduation is going on just behind me. A big day here, Vlad.
What's the atmosphere? You talk about the graduation ceremony. What's the atmosphere on campus? As you know, Nikki, you went to an Ivy League university as an undergrad. I went to one. The number of international students has only grown in the years since we've graduated from those institutions of higher learning. They are dependent, these institutions are, on foreign students. Oftentimes, those foreign students are actually able to pay the tuition that those of us can't pay because we need financial aid. So what are you hearing is the mood on campus and the vibe that you're picking up?
It's been really interesting, Vlad. Since this all began about a week ago, I've spoken with at least 60 to 70 international students off camera. All but 3 have not wanted to speak on camera because they're fearful. The word that's been used most often to describe to me what they're feeling is panic. I just spoke with an international student who is graduating today, who is from India. I said, what are you feeling today? This is all going on. You're graduating. He said, I just feel overwhelmed on both counts. But what he has said, and what many of these students have told me, is that really, this is all the battle between the Trump administration and Harvard has united the community here, the students here. Of course, there are students who disagree politically and have different views. And he said a lot. I've heard from different students. They've had hard conversations with their classmates here and tried to unite and just defend Harvard as Harvard fights to really keep this institution, the oldest university in the country, as it's always been, a welcome place for foreign students.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, it's a shame that this is happening in this day and moment, Nikki, just because, as you know, these institutions, all universities and colleges are meant to be a place where people exchange ideas. And even if you don't agree with those ideas, that is supposed to be the environment where you're able to do that. Nikki Battiste reporting to us from Cambridge, Massachusetts this morning. Nikki, we thank you.